Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? My name is Harris and welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna be reacting to Ricky Gervais knowing what to say at Sunday school. So without any delays, let's get to it. Here we go.
I went to Sunday school from about the age of 5 till I was about 9, and I fell for it. I think it's because Sunday school and this thing was such an attractive prospect to a kid because you know anything. I mean, as long as you say, I believe in God, you can play table tennis all day. Do you know what I mean? You go, God's brilliant, isn't he? He is brilliant. Oh, look at that, yeah. Oh, I love the way he made everything in like a week. Vicar, what? Jesus is brilliant too. Can I have a Coke? Yeah. And normal teachers, they wouldn't fall for that sort of shit. I got on okay with most teachers, except my didn't get on with my PE teacher. Didn't get on with PE, obviously. And my PE teacher was he was nasty, but Mr. Morris, his name was. And if you forgot your football kit, he didn't make you play in your pants. Oh no, he thought pants were unhygienic. He used to make you play with nothing on your bottom half. I mean, it was firm but fair. It wasn't a hypocrite. He imposed the same rules on himself when he forgot his kit. So, no, it was very, very fair. He forgot his kit every week. I think it was a bit scuffed. But, silly old sausage. His catchphrase was "nice tackle, boy." No, he did have a catchphrase. He used to say, "You don't wash it like that. Give it here."
No.
Oh dear. His house burnt down. But that's where my fascination with animals started at school. And I did well at school, but I felt that I just learned to pass exams as opposed to. I feel like I just want to get so much knowledge now. It must be a sign of age, but I want to know about everything, things I never cared about before. I've got digital TV and there's 72 channels, all shit, except I watch hours on end of the History Channel and Discovery Channel now, just back and forth, like 6-hour stints at History Channel, Discovery Channel, back and forth. Ask me anything about sharks and Nazis. Not as bad as a lot of people make out. Sharks, I mean. Nazis, horrible. Don't get me. Sharks, brilliant. Nazis, rubbish. But the shark's an amazing creature. It's got sense up its body. It can tell the slightest movement in water of a floundering fish through electrical impulse. It can zone in on that. It's got good eyesight, contrary to popular belief. And it can taste and smell the slightest human secretion of like blood and sweat, 1 part in a billion from a mile away.
Yeah.
A shark would have found Anne Frank like that. Nazis, rubbish. No time for them, no time for them. I've been to her house, it's tiny. I can't believe one of them didn't go, let's look upstairs today. You know what I mean? What were they doing? Okay, yeah. So, Sarge, wait, what? What's that tapping noise? Rats, move on. She had time to write a novel, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Well, it ends a bit abruptly. And no sequel, lazy. No, I'm not
It's brilliant, isn't
I'm not
it?
here to talk about war, and particularly not at this time, you know. And we're to not my favourite war either, the Second World War, you know. Well, if you're asking, the Falklands. People say it was a conflict, it was a war. And it's my favourite war because it was a range war. What that means is that the RG guns could fire 9 kilometres and our guns could fire 17. So we just parked our boats about 10 kilometres and they were falling into the sea and we were shelling the shit out of them. It's the war equivalent of holding a midget at arm's length.
What a brilliant analogy.
And you're just steadily kicking in the bollocks. What's it called? Malvinas. What's it called? That's why the Falklands is my favourite war. The little midget fellow. Right? Vietnam, best soundtrack. Definitely. First World War was good. You know, they say it was a great war. It wasn't great. It was good. I mean, it wasn't great. For me, the great has got to be perfect. It wasn't perfect. I like the bayonets and the mustard gas. I didn't like the poetry. That sort of do you know what I mean? Brings a war down for me, poetry. Ooh, It's the only time poetry isn't bent, but even so, let's keep it out of war. Do you know what I mean? There's one poem that everyone goes on about because it's very poignant because the soldier died writing it, and I suppose it is quite poignant. It's called We Are the Dead. It goes, "We are the dead, once we lived, felt the sun on our face, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields." Be honest, if you'd had a gun in your hand instead of a pen, mate. What are you doing?
Is HelloFresh worth the price?
Oh, fuck off.
Absolutely. In the beginning, I was doubtful too. Until
What the fuck? Put it down. Pick your gun up, you cunt. Look.
Oh, fuck.
Let's have a game of football in no man's land. Second World War was all right, but not the ending. That tears a lot of people because we say, the A-bomb. It's atomic power's bad, but war's bad. But it ended a war, so and it was invented by Einstein, essentially atomic power, and he's brilliant, isn't he? So bright. No, he said that light could be described as discrete bundles of energies that, when irradiated onto an unstable... What sort of cunt thinks like that? Do you know what I mean? That's what turned Stephen Hawking's mental, too much thinking. I'm not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure it's too much... too much swatting can send you a little bit like him. I don't know, but it's sort of like, the universe is expanding. Of course it is, Stephen. Now, take a day off, go for a walk, not a walk, but I mean, go out, open a window at least, just watch a bit of telly, Robot Wars is on, you like that? I'm not... don't have a go at Stephen Hawking, he's a genius. He's not genius, he's pretentious. Born in Kent and talks with an American accent.
He did an interview with him.
Oh, no more war on nasty things. Animals have been used in war traditionally for, forever. I mean, cavalry, and they used to send in dogs and goats to rip up the horse's underbelly in the 10th century and stuff. And I was looking on the US Navy website, researching the show, and looking at the personnel, and they've got, in the US Marines, it's absolutely true, they've got a 90-strong team of sea lions and dolphins. And they're trained to take these depth charges down and drop them under submarines and blow the... I mean, they don't know what they're doing. They're doing it for a bit of fish, but it's still... And I think mainly it's the dolphins that do all the dangerous stuff, and the sea lions are more for morale when they get back going, that was brilliant. Well done, let's go to... So what are you going to do tomorrow? I think I've got a bit of whooping cough coming on, so you're doing a brilliant job. I did a lot of research on the internet for this lecture, and it is the greatest resource in the world, but it's sort of clogged up with people doing homemade websites about themselves. It's stuff like, my name is Rupert, this is my cat. Thanks very much. Here are my favourite Cure songs in order. I don't give a... Why are you... And there's trivia websites where people sort of go on there and add to them something they have to share with the world, like they think we care. And they credit themselves. Like, they must wake up in a cold sweat and go, I must tell the world this. And this is a real one. The peanut is not a nut, it is a legume. Phew. And
So, that was Ricky Gervais knowing what to say at Sunday school from his stand-up called Animals. I absolutely love Ricky Gervais, man, because he touches topics that are considered taboo, same as some of the big comedians like Noam Macdonald when he talks about Hitler, because he just goes like, oh, Hitler was a bad man. And he does something similar as well, because he's very on the nose. He goes after people whenever they say something on Twitter, something idiotic. He don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about him. That's one of the best thing about him. He does not give a flying fuck what anybody think about him. And if you've seen any of his stand-up or if you watch any of his TV program, he really does like poke fun at people who speak illogically and say idiotic things, and he's very brilliant. I absolutely love it. I really do enjoy his stuff, and I really love the whole bit about the World War and talking about Anne Frank and his PE teacher. Like, it's there are quite different variants he's talking about, but at the same time he's talking about how he's learning things by spending so much time watching documentaries and History Channel, which is actually great way to learn things about history. But at the same time, he said, when you're young, you don't want to learn shit like that. When you get older, you just get a bit more interesting. You try to realize, look, what the fuck happened in the past. When you're young, you don't give a flying fuck about any of these things. We all do this. When we get to a certain age, we want to learn more stuff. But when we are young, we are lazy cunts. But that was Ricky Gervais. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. Also, check out my other videos on my channel. And I'll see you guys next time.